Hi, my name is Peter Schiff. I'm president of Euro-Pacific Capital, and I wanted to welcome you to our website. My firm is a lot different than most other brokerage firms. One reason in particular is because I recognize that the dollar is in a long-term decline, and that trend is likely to continue for years to come. We also understand that the current recession, which the government and many on Wall Street deny exists, is going to be here for years and going to get a lot worse. Inflation is already running out of control, and that too is going to get worse. The problems in the housing market and the mortgage market are much more severe than is generally perceived, and the problems for the economy as a result of the bursting of the housing bubble will have much greater implications for our economy and our investments than is generally understood by other firms. The reality, of course, is that far from suffering from the downturn in our economy, many of the world's economies are actually going to prosper when they no longer have to support the U.S. consumer. As a result of my concerns, we encourage our clients at Euro-Pacific Capital to invest significant percentages of their portfolios in non-U.S. dollar investments. We buy foreign money markets, foreign bonds, and in particular, foreign equities. When it comes to foreign stocks, we try to concentrate on the more conservative, high dividend-paying stocks, which not only provide our clients with badly needed income, but they do so in currencies that are appreciating against the U.S. dollar. And if you're considering international investing, it certainly makes sense to do so at a firm like Euro-Pacific Capital, where we specialize in just that. If you share some of these concerns and have an interest in our philosophy, I would invite you to spend some time on my website. Every week I write a new economic commentary, and I've been doing so for the past 3 or 4 years. Go back and look at those commentaries. There are hundreds of them. Read what I wrote, and more importantly, when I wrote it. Also on my website, you'll find many research reports that you can download for free. In addition, I have a newsletter called The Global Investor, which is also free, and you can subscribe to it on my site. I constantly update the site with relevant news stories, stories that you might not be exposed to on other websites or in the conventional media. I also do a weekly radio show, Wall Street Unspun. Make a point of listening to it every Wednesday evening. And if you can't listen to it live and call in, then at least listen to one of the archive versions. If you haven't already read my book, Crash Proof: How to Profit from the Coming Economic Collapse, take the opportunity to order a copy from my site. One of the benefits of reading Crash Proof today is that many of the forecasts that I wrote have in fact already come true. The predictions and forecasts that I've made on the economy and the financial markets have been far more accurate than those made by mainstream brokerage firms that enjoy much more attention in the media and that are much more well known among the investing public. I want people to know what I said in the past. I want them to appreciate the fact that I have understood these problems and that my advice and my forecast have in fact turned out to have been correct. Because why should you continue to follow the advice of those people who have been so wrong in the past? What I believe is the best thing that we can do for ourselves and for our country is not to go broke. And the only way to do that is to get our money out of the dollar before it completely collapses. It's only by preserving our wealth now that we're in a position to repatriate it later and actually help the country rebuild on a sounder foundation of savings and investment, not the phony foundation of consumer debt. I'm as patriotic as the next American, maybe more so, but I recognize that our ship of state is in fact sinking. And rather than going down with the ship, I would hope you would accept my invitation to come aboard the Euro-Pacific Life Raft.